I published a page at that written blog last night about Gloria Steinem. You know, I don't get everything right all the time. You know, before I was doing homework, I have a lot of other things I have to think about. And I thought of something and published it, and thought it was, you know, funny and a good idea at the time, and then realized that it's probably not such a good idea. You know, the quote that I referenced probably was not the one I should have chosen. So I erased it today. I erased the page. You know, what else do you want me to do? I'm doing what I'm able to do. You know, I mean, if I make a mistake, think something is a good idea at the time, then all I can do is you know, try to fix the mistake. I never thought ever that I would have to deal with anything like what's happened over the past few years. You know, and I think also, I mean, the conglomerate, it's how am I going to say this? It's pretty easy to do the same wrong thing over and over and over again. You know, especially if there are a lot of other people who are making that same mistake with you, like real mistakes, in terms of something that's wrong, something that's morally wrong, and you have a particular way of doing it. You just keep doing the same wrong thing all the time, and it's like, you know, you don't have to worry about how you're doing it, because, you know, it doesn't really. I mean, how does it really matter how you do the wrong thing over and over and over again? You know, and the conglomerate is like that. You know, they all kind of don't really care that much about the effect they're having on anybody. So, you know, whatever they feel like doing is something they can do. And there is a feeling of freedom in that, but it's the wrong kind of freedom. It's freedom that hurts people, right? But then to try to figure out how to do the right thing all the time, when you're dealing with something that's very, very difficult, that pervades every part of your life, and every part of the world, that's difficult. That's difficult to know how to do, especially because I'm kind of doing it on my own. You know, it's not like I have other people to talk to about it, really, for the most part. How do I do this? How do I address that? How do I deal with this? You know, I mean, plus all the other things I'm trying to do with my life. You know, I am homeless, and trying to deal with that. It's really tough to be homeless. It's very difficult. Really, it is. So sometimes I'm going to get stuff wrong, and all I can do is try to fix it at the time, and then I'm going to have to do something else. But I mean, the principles of what I talk about and what I think are always the same. You know, if I don't do it the right way all the time, it's to be expected. You know, nobody's perfect, as far as I know. You let me know if you find someone who is. You know?